Hi, I'm Gandhali.
Hi, I'm Dr. Agni.
So today we will be talking about some common myths about skincare which I'm sure we all might have and get confused about on a daily basis. We have with us Dr. Agni, who is a dermatologist and who has been kind enough to bust these myths and share the lesser known truths about skin health.
Thank you so much for having me. It's always a pleasure to bust the very common myths that we see around skincare. So आज मजा करेंगे. Let's bust some myths.
Exactly.
ठीक है?
Let's get started, guys.
चलो, let's start.
So the first one we have is you don't need sunscreen indoors.
दिखाओ. साफ. Okay.
Really?
So that's the biggest myth that we come across. So sunscreen is not just for outdoors, it's for indoors as well. Okay. So during the day, do you turn the lights on?
No.
But you can still see, right?
Right.
That's because sunlight is entering your house, okay? Which means if sunlight is entering, you need sunscreen. Now, it's not just indoors, even when you're outdoors, if it's cloudy, you still need, if it's raining, you still need. Sunlight to aa raha hai. So this myth that sunscreen andar nahi use karne ka, that's wrong. Also keep in mind, I'm going to speak very scientifically now, the glass that we have in our houses, वो सिर्फ UVB को prevent करता है. UVA still comes in. A for aging, B for burning. Which means फिर भी photo aging हो ही रहा है even if you're indoors. And secondly, I don't know about you, but I'm guilty of this. I don't know what your screen time is. My screen time is a lot. So the phone screens also emit radiation, right? So we need to wear sunscreen. Now, yes, if you're someone who has photosensitivity, you have lupus or some other disorder, I would recommend a higher SPF like SPF 50. But for the general population like all of us, SPF 30 is good enough.
Okay, great. Thank you for this. And the next one is natural is always better. Of course, it is. No.
No, haro.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is again wrong. Just because something is marketed as natural doesn't always mean that it's good. Why? I'll tell you. So it's completely unregulated. हम लोग आयुर्वेद होम्योपैथी बोल तो देते हैं, but who's regulating it? Who's seeing how much heavy metals it has? It has arsenic, lead, copper, and a lot of times we keep consuming it orally. We keep applying it on our skin, thinking that it's good for us, and in the long run, people land up with arsenic poisoning, liver damage, kidney damage because of the high heavy metal concentration in it. Okay.
So you mean we do not know the sources?
Exactly. If you know the source, if you know exactly what all contaminants it has, you probably wouldn't even use it. Okay. So keep an open mind, because I'll tell you, that gharelu nuske, dadi maa ki nuske, they do work. But I directly know if I'm applying turmeric on my not on my skin, but if I'm using that basin or whatever, I know what it is. But when I go for a commercial natural product, I don't know how natural it is. Yeah.
So moving on to the next, we have our parents never use sunscreen. So why should we?
So that's not a myth. It's a very good question, I must say. So keep in mind in our
So we are keeping it, right?
Yeah, don't worry. It's a very good question. So keep in mind that in our parents' time, the pollution levels were very low. Okay, ozone hole, global warming wasn't really a thing. Okay, आज की तारीख में अपना ozone hole है, so which means more UVC, that is the carcinogenic radiation is coming to our surface. Number one. Number two, the pollution levels are through the roof, right? The air that you breathe, the water that you drink, the food that you eat, सब में insecticide, pesticide,
The times have completely changed basically, and we need to change.
Exactly, yeah. So the kind of antioxidants that our parents needed was much lesser than the kind of antioxidants that we need. By virtue of you living in a city, in a metro city, it's equivalent to you smoking about 2 to 3 packs of cigarette in a day, right? That is the level of pollution that you're living in. So you can imagine sunscreen to chahiye, antioxidants bhi chahiye.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So now we know it, why our parents were not using sunscreen and why we do need it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on to the next, we have, I am eating healthy and I don't need collagen.
So इसको ना partially फाड़ेंगे, ठीक है?
Okay.
I'll tell you why. So collagen is a protein. Now the average human being who has a sedentary lifestyle, your daily protein requirement is 1 to 1.5 grams per kg per day. इसका क्या मतलब होता है? That if I weigh 60 kilograms, मुझे 60 to 90 grams of protein हर दिन चाहिए. Okay. Now collagen is something which decreases with age. It's present in our skin, it's present in our joints, it's present in our blood vessels. It's a universal protein जिसका level age के साथ कम हो जाता है. Known fact. Now you may have a very good protein intake, but when something is anyway decreasing with age, आपको उसको supplement तो करना पड़ेगा, right? So that is why with age, I would definitely recommend supplementing oral collagen.
Because so, but how do we know how much do we need? I mean,
okay. So like I said, आपको if you are eating your 1 to 1.5 grams per kg per protein, at least your protein requirement is sorted. It's perfect. But you'll realize the signs of collagen deficiency. You know, like if your skin is sagging, it's losing its elasticity, वो glow नहीं आएगा, right? Your joints will not have the great tensile strength. So these are all age-related collagen changes. But most commonly हमें skin पे दिख जाता है because skin is very readily accessible. You might not know कि joint में हो क्या रहा है, but skin तो सबका दिख ही जाता है, right? So these are the signs of collagen deficiency. So you really need to up your collagen game then.
Great. So I'm starting with my collagen supplement right now today itself.
Chalo, great.
So next we have collagen supplements show results in just 15 days.
बहुत फाड़ दो, गंदा वाला फाड़ो, एकदम.
But I don't need that.
हाँ? No.
Just in 15 days.
We are doctors, we are not magicians. ठीक है? कोई जादू की छड़ी तो नहीं है मेरे पास. Skin care, hair care, nail care, your general overall health care takes time. Okay? Right. You need to be very consistent, you need to be patient. Now for the hair, it takes almost 2 to 3, sometimes 4 months to see visible results. Okay? And even with the skin, हमें कम से कम 8 से 12 हफ्ते लग जाते हैं because that is the cell turnover time. Okay? So it's a big myth कि मैं आज collagen start कर रही हूँ या मैं आज retinol start कर रही हूँ या आज मैं niacinamide, AHA, BHA जो भी आपको लगाने का है.
So common.
हाँ, कुछ भी लगाने का लगाओ. So अरे कल मेरी स्किन ग्लो क्यों नहीं करी? Obviously नहीं करेगी, right? And then you blame the अरे डॉक्टर आपने क्या दे दिया? So just be patient, be consistent, and you will see good results. Consistency is key. Yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay. So moving on to the next.
Yeah.
Collagen is vegetarian.
इसको मैं फाड़ूंगा, ठीक है? I'll tell you why. Because this is a scientific, semi-scientific fact. Collagen is a pure animal protein. Okay, you do not get it in the plant kingdom. Now, in the commercial collagen that we get, it's from 2 sources. One is marine collagen, which is from fish, and the other is bovine collagen, which is from cows. Okay. जो वेजिटेरियन जो हम कोलेजन बोलते हैं वो कोलेजन नहीं होता. They are collagen builders.
But we have the market is flooded with plant-based collagen and
exactly. So they'll write plant-based collagen and नीचे बहुत छोटा font में collagen builder लिखा होगा. ठीक है? It's like that asterisk mutual funds are subject to market risk. So it's like that. Okay? So you'll need something like a vitamin C to help collagen synthesis with that. Okay? Now because collagen is a animal protein, it's not a vegetarian protein, and you need something else to stimulate it when you take vegetarian sources. इसका क्या मतलब है कि एनिमल कोलेजन जो एक्चुअल है दैट इज मोर एफिकेशियस. जो हम मरीन कोलेजन लेते हैं दैट इज मोर एफिकेशियस देन द वेजिटेरियन कोलेजन बिल्डर्स. सो कोलेजन इज अ नॉन वेजिटेरियन प्रोटीन एंड द नॉन वेजिटेरियन कोलेजन का जो अवेलेबिलिटी है, जो एफिकेसी है, वो वेजिटेरियन कोलेजन बिल्डर से बहुत अच्छा है.
That's a big myth busted because I always had this myth that we have all those plant-based collagens and it is vegetarian. So
that is vegetarian, but it's not collagen.
Yeah,
it's collagen builder.
Right. Yeah. So moving on to the next.
Yeah.
Drinking water will help skin. Of course, definitely.
So that is.
I have been drinking like liters of water just for my skin.
Okay, so इसको ना इतना ही करेंगे because it's actually true. Okay, it's true.
Great.
Water is good for you. You need at least 2 to 3 liters of water per day, unless you're a cardiac patient or a kidney patient. Then in that situation, we reduce your water intake.
But I'm not getting that glow. You know, the liters of water that I'm drinking.
आएगा भी नहीं, ठीक है? You can start swimming every day. You can become a fish. Your skin will not glow because of that. Okay? So yes, you need your 2 to 3 liters of water per day, but that is for your general body health. It will help flush out the toxins. जो metabolic waste होता है, flush out कर दोगे. Skin hydrated रहेगी. Skin में जो थोड़ा suppleness that जब when your skin is very dehydrated एकदम अंदर रहता है, little saggy, वो आपका correct तो हो जाएगा. But don't expect कि मैं 5 लीटर पानी पी रही हूँ मेरे pimples सब चले जाएंगे. बिल्कुल नहीं जाएंगे.
Again, it's not a magic wand.
Yeah, it's of course not. It's just water. It's good. You need it. It's good for your metabolic processes. But don't expect कि आज पिया तो कल skin साफ. No, it doesn't work like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Be patient again.
Yeah.
Okay. So next one is supplements are unsafe.
Again, इसको ना सिर्फ अच्छा आप फाड़ो. Just partially. Okay. ज़्यादा फाड़ो. In supplements, when we have, let's say, a vitamin A or a vitamin D, okay, these are fat-soluble vitamins, which means ज़्यादा लोगे तो toxicity overdose हो जाता है. इसके लिए वो एकदम proper dosage में लेना पड़ता है. But when you have your vitamin B or vitamin C, these are all water-soluble vitamins. इसका क्या मतलब है? You drink a lot of water and you flush them out. इनके साथ toxicity per se नहीं होता. Having said that, vitamins, I mean supplements are not unsafe as long as you take them in a regulated manner. So we never ever recommend self-prescribing, self-medication. हम लोग कभी नहीं बोलते. We always say just consult your doctor before starting anything, because your doctor should know in case there's any interaction with any other medication that you're taking. So
basically under supervision.
Exactly. Anything, because if you're taking which is something nutraceutical, please take it under supervision. And no, supplements are not unsafe. They are very safe. It's very good to get your micronutrients, your trace elements, your antioxidants. उस सब के लिए बहुत अच्छा है. But just take it with a pinch of salt, because you should consult a doctor so that कुछ interaction ना हो जाए.
Okay.
But by and large, for the general population, very safe.
Great.
Yeah.
So here we have the last one.
Finally, है ना?
Yeah.
Chalo.
And this I really want to know. You age faster if you wear makeup every day.
Okay. Can I?
Yeah.
So इसको मैं इतना करूँगा. Okay. So makeup by default is not going to cause aging. Okay. Not in the literal sense. Makeup क्या करता है that it will block your pores. Okay. If you don't remove it in time, that's why never ever go to sleep with makeup. I'm sure you know that.
Yeah.
हाँ, religiously हम लोग रात को brush करते हैं तो अपन makeup भी निकाल लेते हैं.
Brush चाहे ना करें, but makeup निकालना है.
Of course, yeah. Please brush भी क्या करो. But makeup has to be removed, and only use it for the appropriate amount of time, not more than that, right?
Okay.
And just because one brand is very expensive doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to suit your skin. The cheapest one might suit you better. Okay, so don't be biased like that. Makeup क्या करेगा? It'll occlude your pores, it'll block your pores, you'll get lovely breakouts. Okay, once you do that, you know कि आप ज़्यादा लगा रहे हो, ज़्यादा time के लिए लगा रहे हो, or you need to change the brand. Number one. Okay. Number two, if you are allergic to makeup, what it's going to do is it's going to give you allergic contact dermatitis, which is like eczema. It's going to give you a rash. Okay. So again, that's what it's going to cause, not aging per se. But yes, one can argue that makeup has chemicals in it. It might have some metals or trace elements, and using it over a long time will cause aging, but not really. So makeup in the literal sense, no. So
basically it's not all about the high-end brands, but it's about what suits your skin.
Exactly,
right?
It's about what suits your skin, and keep in mind less is more. Okay, but that's for anything in skincare कि ज़्यादा नहीं करने का, ज़्यादा करके अच्छा कुछ ऐसा होता नहीं है. Like it's all about being minimalist, having the least amount of skincare products and having the maximum amount of output. And makeup, again, like I said, it's not aging in the literal sense, but it can give you blockages and allergies.
Okay. Yeah. So wear makeup, but do remove it for sure daily.
Yeah,
right?
please, and brush your teeth. Yeah.
Okay. So guys, please comment and tell us इन सब myths में से आपके कौन से myths bust हुए हैं.
And if you have any other questions, वो भी comment section में डालो. So I'll know कि public क्या सोच रही है. And अगर कोई myth है तो मैं उसको try करूँगा address करने के लिए.
Exactly. And for more such videos, please do subscribe to our channel.
Thank you so much for having me. It was a pleasure.
It was a pleasure indeed for us.